Hello, ladies. So I've been doing the videos with ladies from the entrepreneur group. And then a couple of you said, well, Dylan, where's your video? We want to hear a bit more about you and your background. So here's my video. I'm going to just interview myself, I guess. I have been a serial entrepreneur for 30 years. I started back when I was 20. I always wanted to be independent and free. I just have that mindset, just start something. And when you're really young, you don't really think too much. You just have that folly of youth. You just jump into something. And so that's what I did. I started a aromatherapy massage oil brand where sorry, my printer is kind of haunted. Maybe you didn't even hear that, but anyway. So I created the brand, designed the logo, handmade the massage oils, was the salesperson. I had them in quite a few shops, probably like 20 shops in Sydney. That's where I'm from. And then I realized, it was in order to scale up, I would have needed an investor or a partner to take it to a bigger level, right? And so it was kind of something that at the time I wasn't even extremely passionate about. I kind of just started doing it without thinking it through too much. But, I was able to make pretty good money. But in order to scale up, I would have had to get an investor. And then I was like, yeah, well, this isn't my passion. My real passion is music and fashion. So I ended up going to music school, and then I was songwriting and performing. I had a character called Kitty Cartel. That was my stage name. And I would do corporate events doing jazz and kind of make some money like that with small events or huge corporate events. Sometimes it was just me and a guitar player. Other times it was me and like a 20-piece band. But my songwriting ended up getting noticed by a producer in Los Angeles who contacted me and said, well, what are your intentions of this? And I said, I want music in film and television. Like, that's my goal. I don't want to be a band touring on the bus. So I came to Los Angeles, left all of my things behind in Sydney, my comfortable life, and I had to wait quite a few years. I came to Los Angeles, but this guy who I was partnering up with, this enterprise of music licensing, was a very busy music producer. He's very famous. So but I was determined, and I didn't doubt it was going to happen. I'm very tenacious and determined when I do know what I want, right? When I'm all over the place, then that's another story. But then we got our music into over 100 different placements on the biggest shows in America: Breaking Bad, Pretty Little Liars, Grimm. I was a songwriter. He was the producer. He just took songs I had done and kind of polished them up better. I got a contract with one of the biggest companies in America that sells music all over the world: Iceland, Argentina, New Zealand. So I now have passive income every month for the rest of my life from royalties. So that's kind of one of the best things out of all my years of being a serial entrepreneur, because I did have a fashion label, I had a radio show. But the fact that I have passive income is amazing. Do the work once, get paid forever. I also produced events. So until the music deal happened and I was in Los Angeles and I wasn't, I was just kind of, playing music with bands, but kind of waiting for something to break. I was producing events, burlesque shows, band live music nights, cult movie nights. I did that in London. I did that in Sydney, and I did that in Los Angeles. So to keep it not, I don't want to make a 10-minute video. So to keep it short, I did a whole bunch of things. Like I managed a meditation center when I was younger. So I did quite a lot of work on personal development, and that's come in very, very handy for my mindset, right? So being able to think big thoughts, big goals, and to notice limiting beliefs and kind of check myself. I'm a realtor now. My husband and I came to Palm Springs, and I could be retired, but I choose not to be retired. I enjoy, projects that I enjoy, and I can pick who I want to work with. And I have been doing real estate here in Palm Springs for 4 years. I really enjoy helping people find a property, transform a property. I've created wealth through being a real estate investor. So I have multiple properties that generate income, and I still believe that's like one of the best ways to generate wealth and freedom in your life. As the vice president of the Women's Entrepreneur Club, I've also been helping some of the other women and coaching entrepreneurs, and I really enjoy doing that as well. It's so helpful to have support. I know I struggled when I was alone and didn't have anyone giving me guidance. You get stuck in your own head. So having that, someone to like bounce ideas from, someone seeing your blind spots, I think is so useful. Anyways, I've been rambling on. I was going to do 5 minutes. It's close to 8 minutes. If you want to know more about the Women's Entrepreneur Club or about real estate, just reach out and I would love to chat with you. All right, everybody. Happy New Year.